I'm Reg Larry-Cole. I'm here at St. Edward's Secondary School, a school that I attended in the 80s. I've come here today to launch my foundation in my father's name, which is the Osman Marcus Abiose Cole OMAC Foundation. We're going to sponsor 100 children, full scholarship, including uniforms, books, criteria being that they read the books that I read and take exams to that effect. I came here to share with these children because I wish I had the opportunity to learn the things that I've shared with them that I learned later on in life. Because in this crowd we've got the next Barack Obamas, we've got the next Bill Gates, we've got the next doctors, lawyers, sports stars, music stars, but they have to have the right nurturing tools, and that's what I'm sharing with them. That's why I came. All right, let me share with you some basic laws. We've talked about goal setting. Let me just go through some basic laws with you. So law number one is you must be good at school. I was very good. I wasn't called many times in the principal's office. 1 or 2 times I was late and we knelt down over there, but you know, I was very good. Because if you don't respect authority here, you're not going to respect authority in your job, and you would lose your job. You live a miserable life. It starts here. Respect your teachers. Okay? Work hard. Don't share, listen to your teachers, respect authority, ask questions, study daily, pray for guidance, and work diligently. Number 2, we've already talked about, is formal education is not enough. There's kids in Asia that will reel off mathematics equation for you like it's going out of fashion. If you want to compete with those children, and they're coming, you better work hard. Read your books. These kids are not playing. Before they're 25, before they're 30, most of them are millionaires. If you want to be that, you work hard. You work hard, you work diligently. We talked about goal setting. So here's some principles. There are several leadership principles, but I'm going to share with you some basic ones. The first successful trait of anybody, and even I struggle with this, let's be honest, but we work at it on a daily basis, is you got to be disciplined. You got to be disciplined. Champions don't become champions in the field. We talked about Usain Bolt. He's not busy watching movies at home, eating crackers and drinking beer. He's training. He doesn't just show up on Olympics Day and put on a performance for you. He's 4 years training. Discipline, waking up the right time, eating the right food. That's what you've got to do with your life. Discipline is not optional if you want to succeed. If you don't discipline yourself to study, to be on time, to work hard, show respect, and have respect for yourself, when you have respect for yourself, you don't take drugs. You don't smoke marijuana and cocaine because you respect yourself. You don't sell yourself short because you respect yourself. It has to start with you. The Bible says, love thy neighbor as thyself. What if you don't love yourself? How can you love your neighbor? It starts with you. Your mind. Yusuf talks about your mind. Your mind is a temple. If you can't guard your mind, other people will guard it for you. We have today terrorism in this world. People blowing themselves up because somebody's messed up with their mind. And your mind will be messed up too and compromised if you don't guard it. I guard my mind jealously. I don't allow people in. I listen to you and I just flush it if it doesn't make sense to me. You need to develop that sort of mindset, and those books would help you to do it. Mr. Sakura is here, giving of his time. He's not idle. He's got his personal goals and ambition. Mama Edna is here, Oren is here, George is here. They're giving a service to you. That's what leaders do. The greatest leaders are the greatest servers. Was it not Jesus Christ that washed the disciples' feet? It wasn't the other way around. So, not a bagbatiga for me. You understand? You have to serve your fellow man. And that's what these people are doing. You ought to give them a round of applause. Now, the third one is knowledge. As a rule, he or she who has the most information will have the greatest success in life. That's what Disraeli said, but I'm going to challenge him now to say that's part of the story. You can have all the knowledge you want. If you don't activate it, In physics, we learned about potential energy and kinetic energy. Potential energy is just energy stored up. Kinetic energy is energy in motion. If you don't put your information that you've got into motion, you will amount to nothing. Have you ever heard about self-talk? Who's heard about self-talk? Wow. You see what's happening here, Mr. Sako? You see? The kids haven't even heard that. Wow. Self-talk. This is the biggest killer in your life. It's your tongue. The Bible says life and death is in the power of the tongue. As a man thinketh in his heart, so easy. Whatsoever he saith, he shall have. He shall have whatsoever he say. These are not jokes. People are putting down this country. That's all the news they have. When they come over to England or America, salon rubbish. Salon this. The school are all rubbish. Hey, listen, if you keep saying it, you're going to keep getting it. Change your speech. Say to yourself, I love maths. Man, I'm good at maths. I'm the best. I'm good at history. I love my teachers. Man, I respect my teachers. I respect my parents. I respect my home. My God, I love this country. When that flag goes up, man, it moves my heart. And I tell you what, you're going to call it into existence. If you keep saying the bad things that you see, you're going to get more of it. So why don't you stop? Why don't we stop? Say good things. Edwards is the best school. My teacher is the best. I love maths. I'm good at science. I'm good at physics. I'm the best. I'm the head and not the tail. When I wake up in the morning, God looks after me. He makes the way for me. Everything is working to my advantage. Any dominating desire, plan or purpose, held in the conscious mind and backed by absolute faith in its realization, that means you're working at it, is taken over and acted upon immediately by the subconscious section of the mind. And there is no, listen to this, there is no known record of this kind of a desire having ever been without fulfillment. Any dominating desire, that means it possesses you. It possesses you. That's the only thing that you think about. When I lost my business in 2008, my brother that was there said to me, why don't you call Sam Bango at Nassit and go get a job? I was mad at him because I knew exactly, I had a dominating desire. I was going to recharge and restart my business. You know, the easy way out was not the way I was looking for. I wanted to be back in business, and thank God that I did. Life itself is a race, marked by a start and a finish. The day you entered St. Edward's Secondary School, you started your race. It is what we learn during the race and how we apply it that determines whether our participation has had any particular value. If we learn from each success and each failure and improve ourselves through this process, to work day and night for it, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep for it, if all that you dream and scheme is about it, and life seems useless and worthless without it, if you gladly sweat for it, and fret for it, and plan for it, and lose all your terror of the opposition for it, if you simply go after that thing that you want, with all your capacity, strength, and sagacity, faith, hope, and confidence, and stern pertinacity, if neither crowd, poverty, famine, nor gout, sickness, nor pain of body and brain can keep you away from the thing that you want, if dogged and green you beseech it and beset it, with the help of God, you will get it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for listening to me. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful life. God bless you. God bless us all. Thank you. I think the response was good. A few of them came up to me and said, one guy said, my dad is wealthy. I said, so I could relate when you talked about, my dad not connecting with me. He said, but this is going to help me with my life. So that's good. The teachers loved it, it seemed like, and my colleagues all seem to appreciate it, so that's good. My companies are called buy-to-let-cars.com and wheelsforshore.com, but I will create a website for the foundation when I get back, which will be the OMAC Foundation, OMAC Foundation.com, and that will have all the information of the works that I'm doing with schools in Sierra Leone.